He smiles. He's funny, nice, and he's helpful.
I like Unk because he's funny, and it's funny how he thinks the Cowboys are better than the 49ers. And he's like a second dad to me.
He's a very good husband.
All right, Colton, what is your favorite thing about Pastor Philip?
That he preaches.
You like how he preaches?
He always yells.
Laura, what's your favorite thing about Pastor Philip?
He's really energetic, and whenever he preaches, he's like acts kind of silly when he does it.
Anna, what's your favorite thing about Pastor Philip?
About we went to church. About Pastor Philip.
Do you like Pastor Philip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I like because he gives high fives, and I like because he prays every single time when he goes eat, when it's time to eat. And I like him about because when I go to his home, he lets me eat his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I like him.
Pastor Philip is funny.
Playing with him.
Okay, my favorite thing about Pastor Philip is that he puts so much meaning and so much time into doing his preaches, because I've seen him do it before, and he takes like 3 hours just to do one.
He's a great preacher, and he really knows how to make someone laugh.
He always gives me high five when I come in the door. Lizards.
Lizards? But what about Pastor Philip and Miss Crystal?
I don't. About them loving each other.
I like that he looks like Mr. Clean, and I like that he's engaging with us boys, and he likes to play football with us and stuff.
Thank you, Pastor Philip. He helps me with football, and he helps me with a lot of things.
Hugging my mommy. Daddy's weird.
You are the best pastor I've ever met by far.
Hey, Pastor Philip, you're a good pastor because you make me laugh.
You're a good pastor because you always make jokes and you do a good sermon.
You are the best, Pastor Philip. Your words lift me up like God does.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Y-E-L-L, Y-E-L-L, everybody yell, thank you, thank you, Y-E-L-L, Y-E-L-L, everybody yell, thank you, thank you,
5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pastor Philip's the best, but George's number one.
Pastor Philip's the best. Thank you, Pastor Philip, for making us believe in God, and we're so lucky to have you because you're the one who made us believe in God. You're kind, and you're super funny.
Clayton?
Thank you, Pastor Philip, for making us believe that God and Jesus is real. Your turn. He's really funny.
He's really funny, Pastor Philip is?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Pastor Philip, for all of us believing in God. And Johnny will put in bowling.
That he what?
I thought he is it. Dorothy. I thought he is it.
My favorite memory of Mr. Philip is when we all dumped ice cream on him for VBS. It was really funny. It was really, really funny actually.
There's just too many memories for me to try to just pinpoint one on this video. So I'm just going to say that I guess it was 16, 17 years ago that we used to all go out and ride motorcycles out to eat on Friday nights back before any of them had kids. And Miss Crystal leaned over to me one evening and said, "Head, we need some older men like you in our church, because they had just started their ministry back then, and that seed planted, and it wasn't, but I guess about 6-8 months later, we had to leave the church we was at, because God was just tugging us here. And it turned out to be one of the greatest blessings I think God's ever given us, is that to be able to see this ministry grow, to see him and Crystal and his family grow. It's just been an amazing journey. And I'm so excited to see where this next 16, 17 years is going to lead us, because this ministry is on fire. We love you, Philip and Crystal. Stay with it.
What's up, y'all? Drummer Guy here. I was asked to share a memory about Philip, and the one that came to my mind was way back in the day. I must have been 10, 11, 12, around there. And we were playing a little game of football in the farmer's front yard with one of those little footballs that they throw out at football games and stuff. And I was making interception after interception, and Philip told me afterwards, he was like, "You were really good, you should play football." And never did end up playing football, but I don't know, it just kind of made me feel like a king for the afternoon. So it's either that memory or when he and my dad tried to do motions to Big House at a youth event. That was pretty funny. Anyways, love you, Pastor Philip. Keep up the good work. Keep the faith.
I can't say that I have one specific favorite memory of Philip. There are many from many, many years. I love that he's down for anything with us at VBS, from being a Sunday to a Roman guard to being slimed, and anything I ask him to do, he does it. Love you, Phil.
Okay, so I've been trying to figure out what to share. I could go on all day about how amazing both of you are and how much you mean to our family. But I've decided to share a little story that neither one of you have heard yet. I think it's kind of funny, but I might get fired after I share this. About a year or two ago, I was at a friend's house on Campbell Road. I won't say her name, but her initials are HM. And she was like, "Hey, let's get on the golf cart and go down to Philip and Crystal's." And I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "But don't you think we should text them first and let them know we're coming?" And she said, "No, it's fine. Crystal's told me before that if the front door is open, then you're good to come on." So I'm like, "Okay." So we pull in, front door's open, it's good to go, right? So we go around to the back of the house, golf cart full of people. I won't say who all was on there, and seeing you, Philip. And Philip was standing there, front and center, in his boxers only. And I immediately was like, "Y'all, we need to go. We cannot just show up at the pastor's house like this." And so, needless to say, we were all at the altar the next morning. And the moral of the story is, don't show up at their house unless you text or call first.
Mm-hmm. I have two favorite memories with Philip, but the first one would be the day he baptized me. That's me pulling my holy card. And the second one was when my immediate family was out of town 6 hours away, and my dad and mom were stranded on the interstate 2 hours away from Philip. And it was midnight, and we called Philip, and he didn't hesitate. He got right up and went to their rescue. I'll never forget that or the day he baptized me.
My favorite memory of Mr. Philip is when he uses words in his sermon that are not real.
One of my best memories with Philip in the last 23 years that I've known him is he was buying his crotch rocket one time, so he asked me to go with him and look at it. So we pull up this gas station, he gets on his bike, he pulls out the parking lot, I'm standing with the guy that owns the bike. This joker rides one of the tallest wheelies I ever seen, right? So the guy beside me that owns the bike's like, "Man, your friend can really ride, huh?" And I'm sitting there dying, trying not to lose it, because I know that boy ain't ever rode no wheelie in his life, and he probably about had a heart attack when that thing flipped up on him like that. But I told the guys, like, "Yeah, man, he can ride real good." So he got back, and as soon as he bought the bike, me and him busted out laughing about that wheelie. So y'all make sure and ask him about it today at church.
Hey, Philip, just send you a message letting you know how much we love you and blessed we are to have you for our pastor. And when people ask me about my story, you're part of that story. You are my support group, bud. And it's hard not to mention the whole Purvis family when I get to thinking about you, because if it wasn't for your dad, I wouldn't be at Giant, and if it wasn't for you, my kids might not have a better dad. So thank you.
Hi, Philip. I'm sorry, Danny.
Hi, Philip.
Danny made me laugh. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate you. And, thank you for answering the call that God put on your heart. And it takes a lot of dedication and commitment on your part, and you've done that. And we just want to thank you for helping our faith grow in Christ, and for being our friend. And we both, we love you.
And also, Philip, I know the Lord speaks through you, because your sermons hit home with me, and they keep me focused on what I need to do and how I need to go. And you lead us in through that. And we just want to say thank you for all of that.
Yeah, thank you, Philip. And thanks for being our friend. We love you.
We love you.
Bye. Enjoy your day.
I am beyond blessed to have Philip as my pastor. He's not just a pastor to me, but he is family. His family is my family. And they have made me feel like I am home since the very beginning. And so I just want to thank you, Philip, for being my pastor and helping me grow spiritually, but also being there when I have needed you the most, even as simple as my car problems, and making sure that I'm taken care of. So just want to appreciate you, not only this month, but every month, for your heart and for who you are and what you continue to do for your church members and your church family. Thank you.
And he's alright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honey, where are you at? Where are you? Honey, we need to do this pastor apprehension video for him. You know what I'm talking about. We do it every year. Been doing it for 40 years. Honey, come on, baby. Come on, love bug. Where you at? Let's get this done. Mm-hmm. Yep, yes, sir. Oh, there's the little girl's name. Yeah, that cute one, yeah. She took that karate. Remember, she kicked Reese into pieces and he started crying like a little girl. Lord, that was funny. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Now, the smart one out of that family was that Paxton. Yeah. Yeah, he was a smart one there. Yeah, he went and bought himself a Chevrolet. Yes, sirree. Yeah. He broke up all that dysfunction in that family with them Fords. Yeah. Smart boy. I heard he's going to take over the tire company. Yeah, he should name it Chevy's R Us. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yep. Alrighty. Yes, sir. Can't do anything without saying about Crystal. Lord, when I see her, I just see little angels up in there. All around her. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yep. I remember that time the guy pooped in our parking lot. You remember that? And she said, well, how do you know it wasn't an animal? I said, well, because it had toilet paper on it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was going to catch him. I put a camera out there. Mm-hmm. But boy, did she get me. She was, well, what if the homeless, they didn't have no place to feel safe where they could poop? Tweet, 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 tweet. I tell you, I just couldn't say a word. I went and got my camera and put it back in the house. Put it back in the garage, yep, yes sir, I sure did. Such a sweet thing, yep, Baby, where are you? You gonna come do this thing? I gotta remember her name one of these days. Yeah, but now old Philip, now, I got to give it to him. That's one smart cookie there. Yes, sir. He know the Bible. Yes, sir, I like that. I like that a lot. But you know what I like more? I like that he's real loud. That's right. He's real loud. I bet you I can hear him out there in the parking lot inside my truck. Because you know, if you can't hear the word, you can't get saved. Yep, and if you can't get saved, you're going to be lost. That's right. So I like he's loud. He's the real deal. I like that. Yes, sir. Well, where you at, mate? Oh, there. Goodness gracious, you look beautiful. You look better than the day I married you. Give me a little smooch here. Oh, there's the look. All right. I guess that's it then. Think I will take a nap. Yes, sir. We'll do this later. All right. Bye.